search in Disco to see if you have the appropriate information in a given playlist or in your catalog in general. So I have a specialized search syntax operation going on here. It's minus ISWC, which is International Standard Works Code, which is probably one of the most important codes to add to your music, because it just basically includes a ton of information and it pinpoints the track to a track that's connected to the PRO. So anyway, here I've chosen the operator of minus ISWC, and I created a playlist where I have only tracks designated to be listened to by Mood Media, or tracks that sound like Muzak. And when I created this playlist, I also had to tag the playlist Mood Media. And so the next thing is, when you're searching, your search is going to look like this, empty. And you have to add the search keyword here. And because I have Mood Media as a designated tag, then it's going to pull up only the tracks in that folder. So for instance, now I just disabled that. So if I search minus ISWC, I can see all of the tracks that will have to have the ISWC still inserted. Now what it does is it lists the playlists first, but you can of course change that. So here we have a bunch of tracks that still need some organization. So I know that using this search syntax like this, I can finalize what needs to be done. And this is just one example. Now how does this actually work though? So to get this to work properly, let's do an actual search. So I'm choosing ISWC for this example, but it could be another kind of code as well. And then I'm choosing the playlist tag that I created, which is Mood Media. And because I have these two things selected, it's going to search in the folder, or the playlist folder, for Mood Media for this specific search key term. And I want to also choose tracks, so that it'll show me just the tracks in Mood Media that have the missing information. And the way that this works is, it assumes that you have a certain amount of information already included in your comments. And in this context, I'm using comments, and I'm really trying to organize information so that it's all in one place. You want to be able to have everything ready to go, and there should be ample room within the comments section because of ID3. There's just a ton of data you can include in the comments section, and so it's worthwhile to help pinpoint tracks so that you can collect and distribute properly. And I have a giant list of things to include in here, and I've called the system the PubChecker, or PubCheck, kind of like spell check, but for music publishing. And so I'm hoping that these distributors and these hosts for music platforms can start to implement a way to check the publishing integrity of the track and take the guesswork out of it. It's really critical to have very essential data included in the comments section. So we have contact information, and then we would include the ISWC. So I would say ASCAP, ISWC. So anyway, in this context, this is just a made-up code. But if I did that, this would no longer show up as a track needing the ISWC. In this example, I'm searching in this folder, but you can do other searches in other ways as well to search the entirety of your catalog and pinpoint what still needs to be completed and addressed.